For my first video, I hope this goes all the way through. I really, really do. I hope it go all the way through.
So I just can't just go home?
No.
Why?
More like you just stole a candy bar, okay? I guess there's a question about almost $11,000 worth of lottery tickets over. Okay. So.
But you don't have it on video that
I have.
it's 50 million videos.
Lottery.
We've all tried our luck with the lottery. Buy a ticket, scratch, and hope for a miracle. But what if that miracle never stood a chance because the cashier had already pocketed the winners? Meet a Winn-Dixie cashier, a single mom who didn't just dream of winning the lottery, she rigged it. She stole over $11,000 in scratch-offs and found a way to turn
11K, bro. I know people who got away with maybe a G or two, but 11,000 and she thought she wasn't gonna get popped off. But how do you do that?
losing tickets into winners, hoping it would balance the register and keep everything under the radar. But the
I'm telling you, bro. There's no way. I just feel like not everybody, but majority of the people, they believe. I can't necessarily say if I believe, but I know there's a lot of people that do believe that there's just no way you're gonna make it through life without scamming.
The scheme fell apart when the Florida lottery noticed they'd overpaid thousands of dollars to winners.
Speed this up a little bit.
An investigation caught her on camera, scanning only the winning tickets while leaving everyone else empty-handed. Here's what happened next.
What's going on?
All right, so what's happening is we have an associate.
Beer bellies everywhere.
We started seeing some lottery shortages over here for instant ticketing online. It started back around the beginning of July, and it's gone on to present.
So since July, there's been selecting lottery cards.
Lottery cards, playing online tickets. Yes.
Okay. Can we go back in there for real quick?
Can you tell me what's going on?
I don't know what's going on.
No, that's because I don't want my kids to be stuck out the door. And
I know. Well, I don't know what's going on yet.
11,000 in 4 months. You know you getting popped
Yeah, so let me talk to him and we'll go from there.
So I have her on video, selecting tickets, mainly at the liquor store. She would just scratch the bottom to see if they were winning or not, discard them if they weren't, cash them if they were. And then there's also another process on the cash register where, like if somebody brings up a winning ticket, we can key in instant lottery redemption and then put in the dollar amount and then we pay that out. Well, she figured out that she could do that even without a winning ticket and everything's still balanced on the back end in our world. But then when we got the bill from lottery, then obviously we were like, okay, well, we paid out more redemptions than what we received. And so that's when all this started unfolding.
You can't get greedy though. I feel like if she just did like 5K, she probably would have got away.
Was $10,653, something like that, during that time.
I can't even say that. Maybe 2,000.
Everything's on video. I got it all on a thumb drive for you. Everything that's on video, I've got the R report that shows R redemptions on our register, and then all of the redemptions on the Florida Lottery Terminal, since we don't own that, I had to get that through the state. And that shows everything of what ticket she scanned, what the value is on an Excel spreadsheet.
Is there any type of login for her information?
So she had a whole method. She thought she thought the books was clean. She thought she was gonna get away with it all, bro. I feel like the way she popped out that room, she still feel like she's gonna get
The machine's a machine, anybody can do it, but it's her scheduled shift. And obviously on video, she's the only one at the liquor store because we usually only work one person at the liquor store at a time.
So basically, she's been taking lottery tickets, scanning bottom for winners or not, not winners. They don't know if they are winners. She scanned them, takes the money, and she found a way to make a lottery ticket a winner every time. And it's been going on since July. They have a thumb drive full of all the.
It started July 2nd, I think, was the
But
first
man.
we discovered it.
So you have like date and times written out? Do you have anything written out yet or no?
Everything's on that thumb drive as far as Excel spreadsheets.
So she's basically taking lottery tickets, scanning them. But don't they have to be activated first?
They're all active because they're all, for gameplay.
Okay. You said.
I
I will tell you. We're trying to figure that out. I'm trying to figure out what I have. Okay. I'm gonna figure out if we're taking a jail or not taking a jail.
Well, I need to know because
I will let you know. Once I know, I will let you know. Okay. So can you sit down for me?
I don't want to lose my kids either. I have a 7-year-old in a child's school right now having an asthma attack. So
That's why she got that
Figure
11K.
it out.
you know, they'll let you make those arrangements.
So I just can't just go home?
No.
Why?
Because the allegations, I guess, we have going on
They still
against you.
going to investigate this all.
Okay, well, now that they did their investigation, now they can tell us what they have
No,
going
you
on.
say you had to talk to somebody else to finish going on and see what's going
Well, they're
on.
providing us a verbal statement of what's been going on since July, okay? So it's not more like you just stole a candy bar, okay? I guess there's a question about almost $11,000 worth of lottery tickets over.
$11,000?
Okay, so,
He explained to you, it was like,
He said,
so,
Did she just ask if it was 11,000? Man, you know how much you got.
yes, we're gonna,
She was running it up so much she didn't even know
is that
how
something
much.
you wrote
Yeah,
down?
that's-
yeah, this is what I got. Let me see.
You want that back or?
she's right, she's adding to it.
Okay.
It's fine.
They do instant auto redemption as a hand key,
Right.
and then they put $30. We give you $30.
Right.
Well, everything balances in our world until the stage which we only get
So I'm
quarterly
wondering,
in this bill that says, hey,
What increments?
Actually overpaid
we overpaid in redemption because she figured out that she could just do that instant auto redemption for no ticket and take whatever money she wanted out of the cash.
Or fake. Correct. Or not, loser, winner, loser.
Having a ticket, not even having a ticket. She just goes up to the register and goes instant auto redemptions, $100,
Oh, okay.
$100,
You can
$100. Correct.
just computerize. Is that normal practice?
In my 15 years here, I've never had somebody figure that part out that they could just do it without a ticket. So obviously something on our back end that might need to be addressed, but
Yeah.
because they gave her that opportunity.
Okay.
And then she played some online stuff too. I mean, the online's probably a couple $100, but the rest adds up to the, $10,600 something.
Do you print out of?
I didn't print it out because it was just so big. I mean, these reports are
This
massive.
PDF that you're on this USB that you have, what is on it?
I've got all the video.
She had a lot of schemes,
all
boy.
doing all this stuff. I have all the receipts.
I don't think I've ever heard of that one.
Yes, I clear video.
Ever.
Timestamp?
Just afraid.
Yeah, timestamp dated. I have one file that has all the video, one file that has
You okay?
all
Oh, shit. You scared the hell out of me.
I'm not looking right.
Huh?
I bet they scared the hell out you when they first walked in too.
Been out here?
She also figured out that if
I noticed saw that she got up over there and you moved back, so.
Oh, because you jumped.
Hell
Because she told me
no.
to make a phone call. So I'm trying to think of who can I call to get my kids off work. They care being and the school.
Her children are about to get out of school, so she was.
I know.
But if you need this thing.
right.
So,
She could
That's what I'm trying to figure out because people in my neighborhood make sure they get off the hand. So I'm trying to think who around my
Hey,
house.
even in the midst of getting caught up in your
while we're doing,
BS,
figuring out
man,
stuff
stay
out here, so you figure out
responsible.
what's going
So
on
can
here.
you ask them to get the statement that they were just talking
Stay
about this 2 months
responsible.
ago?
I will
Kids
gladly
that are
ask them,
home.
don't worry about that, but I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be talking with them. We're going to figure out what we have going on. You have until by the time we come in here and talk to you about what's going on to figure out a ride for your family.
I thought
for
she
your
looked
kids.
confident at first.
There's a possibility.
Why?
Now
Because
she's
apparently you stole
panicking.
almost $11,000.
And like the head Corey in charge that run this
I'm
store,
not-
they had a conversation with me
Okay.
and they wrote me up for
But like I said, let me figure out what they have over here. Just get somebody, see if they can pick your
Wait.
kids up just in case.
So you think you gonna get rolled up for 11K, bro? Sign me up. If I could take 11,000 and all you do is write me up 3 or 4
If
times,
you do happen to
please.
go to jail.
That's the
Okay.
thing I'm trying to think, who can I call? My family don't stay here, they stay in Georgia.
Well, you need to figure out a family friend or somebody, or else I can call my friends at Shop App Services.
So can I call y'all, one of the police officers that used to work with you guys?
Used to or does?
So alright,
I don't
so
know. I
Corey
don't
in
know.
charge didn't tell you about the meeting we had?
Hang on.
See, now he don't want to say nothing.
Because he's talking with us. I told you. You just can't interrupt. We're talking now. So figure out what you're doing. Figure out somebody with your kids, okay?
Can she walk me in the
No.
bathroom?
No.
I'm pleading, like,
No.
she's walking with me.
No. You're not going anywhere.
I can't even go pee.
No, you cannot
So
go pee.
how do I supposed to use the bathroom?
It's either you make phone calls now for somebody to get your kids. Okay? I'm helping you. That, or I put you in handcuffs and we just go. No, we're not doing that.
So I can even go
We have to listen to.
It's my, you're in my custody right now. You're not free to go. You're under investigative detention right now, okay? You know what that means?
Someone to talk to me.
Okay.
First it was a phone call. Trying to arrange the kids. Then she was bleeding. Now she gotta pee.
Okay.
So what was the question?
Hey, if you gonna catch me up like that, bro, just take me. I don't even want to go through all this. Don't even.
I see. Let me ask you a question. If a police stand in front of me, they could deny me for using the restroom?
You gotta tell them why we're
She
in front
just
of
called-
you.
she
You're
just
making
called
accusations
me. I can't
of
hear
you
you.
stealing the $11,000 from Winn Dixie.
Say it again.
I ain't say that. I ain't even say that. I ain't hear that.
Okay, because when I started back over here, he's saying that $11,000 worth of lotto I took. So the police stand here. I have to pee. I'm bleeding. Like, he's telling me no, I cannot go.
Bro, do you know how outrageous
just asked him-
this is? Why I don't even like answering the phone now. Bro, what if somebody called you and said that it was for real? Hey, what am I supposed to do if there's a police standing right here and I stole $11,000 and I gotta pee? Can they tell me I can't pee?
He said no, she can't even go with me. He said I have to stand here. Yes.
Can you just forward that email to that email right there?
Yeah.
2232.
She said for female to pull me, I should be able to go.
It has to be law enforcement.
Y'all can't stand at the door. Ain't no
No, I
people
cannot.
in the bathroom.
Do you have a? I need a female officer.
Oh my gosh.
No,
He
the thing
said
is,
no, I
I'm having a
cannot.
female officer come here and it's going to search you prior to going to the
Oh,
bathroom.
she can search me. You want me to take it?
No, no,
What's
no,
this in my pocket?
no.
No, I wasn't opening my clothes. This was in my pocket.
You're fine. But no,
The only thing in here is milk and it's leaking. That's it.
no, you are fine. Okay.
He's saying no, I still can't go.
But why don't you ask her? See if
Oh
she
my
will,
God.
Yes.
Go pick up your little one just in case you do have to come with me.
I cannot hear you. Okay. She said the same thing you said. I'm sorry, when the police say something to me, I'll call somebody who used to work for the police to work with.
Okay.
She said as long as it's a female officer, I can go. Other than that, if it's a male, I cannot go. I have to sit here and hold my hair. So, Mr. Art, so they didn't tell you about the write-up they gave me for that?
What's that?
They didn't tell you about the write-up, the whole conversation we had in here? Because I had it with Charles in court.
That's fine. I mean,
But this is about the same thing you just talked about.
correct. Because at that point we didn't know where the loss was coming
He said,
from.
he said the lotto is messing up. So whatever you're doing, you need to stop. He said because it's a lot of money for that. And then after that, it was another one for the
Upstairs. See
Western money order.
We don't have time to do
And he wrote me for that.
I know.
And yeah, so apparently 3 days ago, Lottery Police got contacted by Winn-Dixie about it. They've compiled all the paperwork and all the files and everything for Winn-Dixie. So there's a PDF up here with tons of information on it about video surveillance. I guess each actual scratch-off ticket, dates, times, money value. I mean, we're looking at 11 grand over 5 months, man. I mean, that's
corporate problem.
Well, it's theft. It's grand theft.
Yeah, but Winn-Dixie has their own corporate that investigates shit like this.
Yeah, well.
And they,
What's the press charges?
if you wait 5 months to do this.
Well, they just knew about it 3
They
weeks ago.
said 4 months.
Because they got alerted by the
I
state.
swear he said July.
regarding,
It
I guess,
clearly say November right
basically,
here.
they sent a summary or whatever, and I guess they said oh, you're
math
over
ain't
this
math.
amount, because basically each ticket has a value. So she would go in, just go to the computer and just take money out without scanning a ticket. So that they hit. And then I guess that when they found out about it, they started investigating it.
Where they
contacted
at? This is
Water
where
Police,
she
sent them all the
did?
information. I guess he just got the rest of the information, I don't know, yesterday, today, or 2 days ago, and then I guess she's here. So nobody's talked to her yet.
That's a big ass
I guess
liquor
Water Police
store,
said that
ain't
they
it?
have too high of a workload that they're not going to come take this.
Bro, they
And,
said
this
she
is
working
grand
a
theft.
liquor.
And
That is
if
not
you
a
need him to come to
liquor
the station
store.
to explain all the paperwork and how to read it and all this other kind of stuff.
They've been helpful already, so.
He'd be more than happy to come to you.
I appreciate it.
Where's that
I
liquor
understand why
store
they just
at?
don't do it, but whatever.
What liquor store got pots and pans?
So I just need you to fill out a statement form. Basically, just put your information here.
Okay.
Down here, put her
What's
information.
WD?
And,
What is that?
and let's just
What
make
does
this
his name tag say? I can't even.
So on the statement
Is there any company?
form, just write.
Bro, that's the biggest liquor store I ever
On this
seen.
date at this time, I was informed of XYZ. You began an investigation, which you ultimately determined that from this month, this day, to this month, this day, employee X was doing XYZ. You contacted the Lottery Police. They went ahead and sent you over all the files as far as video, dates, times. I'm assuming the transactions.
Yeah, like all the video and all the.
I thought this was gonna be a whole lot more
transactions from
exciting. This
my side, and I had to
is
go
what
through the
we're
state to
talking
get the lottery, their lottery terminal reports.
And that's
but
like
that's
the,
where I contacted
the
them.
scans of the actual.
The scans, right.
And then just say you got all of that
Statement form.
information.
They talk about a statement
Just say
form.
that it has been determined that the total amount of theft from
3
in business
minutes.
Our losses,
or whatever is
whatever,
X amount of
okay.
dollars.
Yeah, let's
Support
get
to me. That's my only hope of coming restitution. So.
Sure.
I'm gonna lie. If you want to watch the full video, it's
Just understand. Always understand.
it's down in the information.
As long as the chair doesn't break on
The
me.
link is
I
below.
just want. What was your? I know your last name is Bird. What was your first name again, ma'am?
You can read my man, right?
I am, yes.
Send me up for jail.
I didn't say that. But
I know that-
in order for me to speak to you, okay, because you are detained, okay, because we are doing an investigation, in order for me to legally speak to you, I have to read you your Miranda warnings. And we said you're going to jail, okay, but I have to read these to you, okay? So what was your first
Oh,
name?
something else hurting. Something else hurting on her.
States that the Constitution requires I inform you that you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will be used in court as evidence against you. You are entitled to talk to an attorney now or have him or her present now or any time during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you without cost. If you desire to consult with an attorney first or have one during the interview, just speak up at any time. If at any time hereafter you wish to remain silent or have an attorney present, all questions will be stopped. Do you understand your rights? You willing to speak to me?
Go ahead.
Okay. Is that a yes? Is that a yes?
Damn, it's a confession.
In her redacted confession, the suspect admitted to taking lottery tickets to cover basic necessities like milk and other items for her newborn. She also revealed that this wasn't a one-time thing. It had been going on for about 2 months. Her method was straightforward. Keep the winning tickets, cash them in, and throw away the losers. It seemed foolproof, but eventually her luck ran out.
Okay, but just there are resources out there, okay? And if you need help, you
honestly,
contact
never mind.
us, Salvation Army, Rescue Outreach Mission. There's a whole different slew of things out there, okay? We have a pamphlet at our police department,
Okay,
so I know where you
here's your
live.
pamphlet. What y'all
For
doing
report.
with it, bro?
My address have to be on the report.
Everything will be on a report.
She's
This is
so
what's happening, okay?
confused about
You're gonna take a ride to
everything.
jail, okay? So sit down.
Come on,
Who do you need to call?
I don't have nobody to go get my kids, so come on. If
Okay.
you catch
Well,
my
hang
house.
tight. We have some things that need
On
to be handled
everything.
over
Just
here.
take
so
me.
have a seat.
Okay, what will be the charge?
Just take
Grand
me.
theft and scheme to defraud. As of now, 1 count of grand theft and scheme to defraud.
What is that?
But there's going to be more counts of grand theft coming down the road once they can go through everything and itemize every individual transaction. So every transaction is a theft.
So I'm gonna have a felony charge.
Yes. 2 felonies.
Man, you stole
But it's 1
$11,000.
count now, but it's going to add up.
Okay, so I won't even get
How-
my gun. Okay.
I believe there is. I don't
I'm
quote
so
me on it, though.
confused, bro. Are y'all
right, so
confused?
have a
I'm
seat.
confused.
So y'all gotta arrest me inside here.
Hey, just bring that later. I don't even need it. Come on.
Come on, can you do it out the door?
I gotta do it here. I don't even need to see it.
That's sad, man. All she was trying to do was feed her damn kids. The links that y'all parents go, man, and what's crazy is I don't know her. Obviously, I don't know her kids, but it be kids that when they grow up will say, "Man, ain't nobody do nothing for me, man. I did everything." And the whole time, they mama was stealing $11,000 from the biggest liquor store I've ever seen in my life just to get you milk, bro.
I'm trying to put your arms on your back.
It'd be crazy like
Stop
that.
pulling from me. Please. Put your hand behind your back.
Hold on. Y'all seen the Jamie Foxx and Denzel say, "Get your fucking hands off me. Get your fucking hands off me."
Okay, well, I'm trying to put your arms on your back. Stop pulling from me. Please. Put your hand behind your back.
Damn, I hate it had to be that way.
Stop pulling. Do you understand that?
I
No.
don't walk down the stairs.
Doesn't matter. You're pulling from me. You don't do anything.
She
that I
ain't
don't
gonna
tell
go
you
out
to do. You
gracefully.
understand
You
that?
already knew that.
My hand was on your couch.
I'll do that in the car.
Moral of the story is, man,
Huh?
The suspect was ultimately charged with felony grand theft and sentenced to 2 years of probation. However, after violating her probation, she ended up serving 8 months behind bars. The real question...
damn, you almost. Did they fine her? I bet they didn't even fine her for the whole $11K, bro. What? $66,000 Q. Oh yeah, hey, more videos to come.
is, with all those tickets she scratched, did she ever think the jackpot she'd hit would be a cell? Drop a comment below and don't forget to subscribe.
So you fake IDs?
Bars. Hey man, appreciate y'all sitting through this video with me, man. Get some more of these pumped out, man. I'll be watching these all the time, so I'm like, why not just review it and share these experiences with y'all, man. Go ahead and like, subscribe, comment what you think. If y'all got some videos for the boy, man, you know, shoot them on the socials, everything down below in the details, man. But thanks a lot for tuning in.